tutorial, I'm going to be showing an example of how the application SwiftCiv can be used when working with design documents. So what I'm going to do is show an example of using drainage criteria for Texas, and I believe this is the document, yeah, so this is the document for City of Louisville in Texas. So I've already downloaded that, so I'm going to show how you upload. As you see, I clicked upload and it should already be there. Okay, yeah. So you upload the document, and then you can fill out information about the document if you want, or you can leave it as it is and it should figure it out. So I'll leave it as it is to show it figuring it out. But in the meantime, I'll show you that I've prepared some questions. So these are just some questions. I used AI to give me 5 questions to ask based on the document. So we'll go through and ask them. So yeah. So as you can see, the document has been uploaded and it figured it out that it was for the City of Louisville. So I'll go ahead and ask the first question. What is the minimum drainage easement easement width required for a piped storm system in a residential subdivision? So what it's gonna do is, okay, so because I have multiple documents uploaded for multiple places, just to clarify, it asks for which county. So I'm gonna say Louisville, Texas, and see if it figures out which one I'm talking about. So if it doesn't figure out, maybe I should have put City of Louisville. Okay, figured it out. Based on the documents of the City of Louisville, the minimum drainage easement width depends on the pipe size. Required. Okay, and then it quotes where you can find the information, just so that you can also reference and double check. So I'll go to the second question, and then I'll ask. So now, because the last question was for City of Louisville, but because you could be asking about another place, it will still ask to clarify, and then we'll clarify. And what I'll do now is I'll delete the other places, just so when I next ask, it won't ask that question again. Okay, I'll ask again. Usually if it can't find an answer, that's what it will say. It will say that it's not in the text. This is to make sure that it doesn't hallucinate, meaning this is to make sure that it doesn't make up an answer based on a guess or based on information is found online. It's only going to answer based on the documents that you've uploaded. If it doesn't find an answer, I'll go to the next question. Okay, so we'll go to the third question. So you see, I could set it up so that it will just answer using the internet, but as an engineer, you're uploading documents so that you can get responses based on the documents that you've uploaded. So this application, make sure that it doesn't make things up or gets information from anywhere else other than from the document that you've uploaded. So now, yes, so the third question has been answered. What are the required submittal items for drainage plan review? And there you have the answer, and it's quoted where you can find it. And with each response is given quotes where you can find it. So I'll go to the last question now, just so that I don't make this video too long. As you can see, it's a very simple application. It's just meant for you to be able to save time instead of having to always scroll through documents again and again. Maybe you know it's there but you're not completely sure. You just upload it and ask, and it will show you where it found the answer. So for this one, it's not there. I'll ask this one just so that we finish off on a good note. And I'll delete this one first so that it won't ask me for which county. Let's see if it finds. As I said, I just found these questions. I used AI to give me questions based on this document. So you'll be able to tell me whether, if you're familiar with the document and you think it should have been able to answer the question. That would also be good to know. As you can see, we've got the answer to the last question. What detention calculation method is allowed by the manual? Detention facilities without upstream detention areas are with a drainage areas of 20 acres or less. So, and this can be found on. So let's actually check if it's on page 33 or around there at least. So this is page 33, and there we have detention facilities, upstream detention, drainage areas, 20 acres or less. I believe that's the answer it gave. Yes, it is. So yeah, in a nutshell, that's how everything works. Thank you for watching.